Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we are going to be going over the energies that are coming through the Lionsgate portal. So this reading stretches from now until August 12th, and I would say maybe a little bit into September, depending how strong these energies are and what what you would do to utilize them. In this reading, I'm going to be going over the energies the collective needs to be aware of, to be open for, and cautious of during the Lionsgate portal. So sit back, relax. I hope you receive the insight, answers, and clarity that you need through this reading. We're going to be starting off with some oracles. We're going to be using the Oracle of Shadows and Light and the Les Vampires Oracle to get the overall energies that are coming through the Lionsgate portal. I hope you enjoyed this reading. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective? Mind you, at the time, we're also dealing with Mercury retrograde, and on the 11th, we have the full moon in Aquarius. So there's definitely a lot of energies kind of swirling around. And I know Mercury is not the only planet retrograding at this time, so probably everything feels a little chaotic, but we can use this chaotic energy to our advantage. Let me get one more, Spirit. All right. And let me pull from this deck. Very interesting energies going on here. All right. What was it? Do I take this, Spirit? Okay. All right. First card that we have is card 30th. That death will come. Mortal, finite, fragile. Next we have is discipline. Card 34. Training, consistency, practice. And then last, we have card 27, Strange Valentine. Love is strange. The big overall energy I got from these three oracles is Spirit needs you to do what you love. It is time for you to do what you love and to put effort and power. And for some reason, I'm getting persuasion. I'm not sure why, but yeah. It is like Spirit is saying you need to end the cycle of doing for others and doing things that you don't desire to do anymore. And it's time to put your focus and discipline into bring it together into ideas and projects and energies that you do love doing. And okay. I do feel though with this energy, and I feel like it's coming through the retrograde, there is an interference, and I feel like it's an interference of like maybe from the past of failed projects or attempts, but Spirit is saying all those failures were just lessons for you to step into a new direction, to take a different approach or to look at something in a different perspective. But it is time for you through this Lionsgate portal to take on its energy and finally put your mind and your effort and heart into something that you do love. Even if you thought it was like crazy or kooky or like childish, Spirit is saying no. You've had this idea for a reason. You had this vision for a reason. It is time to bring it to life. Let's go into more detail with some Panther Oracle. Oh, so something was telling me it's time to bring yourself back to life, or bringing yourself back to life through whatever you love to do. Okay. I'll take this one since it came up. Okay, well, this one definitely wanted to come out. Interesting. Okay, let me get through because it's a lot of energies kind of like da, 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 just going on their way. First card I have is strategy, planning, prediction, mind reading. A lot of you, this is a great time to use the Lionsgate portal to, and along with the full moon and Aquarius energy, to start replanning and reprogramming whatever goals and ideas you want to go forward, or yeah, to go for again. Especially now that you have built up a, what's the word I'm looking for? You have now built up experience, and you know through certain past failures or past mistakes or energies that did not work, you can now kind of reconfigure and reanalyze what does work, what changes can be done, what you can do differently. For some of you, I feel like it might have been a financial thing, but now you're realizing like I can do this with half a budget. For some of you, you're realizing that your talents were to be used in another sort of field, or like another area, sort of like similar to, how can I put this, Spirit? Like, let's just say for some of you that may have like great artistic skills, you're realizing that maybe perhaps um like sculpting is your go-to, but you realize that you probably work better in clay rather than like actual objects. Or I'm kind of like being told like for some of you, like you work better with clay, you mold things easier with clay rather than like other material. Maybe for some of you, you really thought you wanted to be like someone who carved with stone, but you work better with clay. For some reason, I'm being told that. Take what resonates. Point is, with the strategy, I have gained enough experience and insight to know what to do and how to move forward. Maybe, of course, things right now with a lot of job fields and everything looking different. And I will be honest, things are looking bleak. You are just like, you know what? I cannot focus on the job field or the numbers. I have to do what's intuitively right for me. Because, yeah, all of this is basically like you need to work with your intuition. Never mind the numbers, never mind what the news is telling you. You need to focus on what's going to be best for you and for you in the future. Next, I have is fright, depression, phobia, paranoid. When I got this card, I was immediately told like this is the fear of failure. You already had too many fails in your hands. You cannot afford to do any more. But unfortunately, that's not how life works. We're going to fail multiple times until we understand and get it right. And fear of failure is not, it cannot be avoided. It's going to happen. Even for the best people that you look up, they have experienced some type of failures. Everyone that you have met has experienced or learned from some type of failed situation or project or lesson. But the difference is, do you learn from it or do you ignore it? And Spirit is telling you that with this Lionsgate portal, and I believe this is very important, that failure is not an option. Failure is just another lesson to be learned. Do not look at failure for the energy of failure to set you back, because that prevents you from actually living the life that you deserve to live. Excuse me. Failures are there to teach us. And as human beings, we are not perfect. It is bound for us to fail at something. And through that is how we learn and become better versions of ourselves. That is one of the reasons why we are put here in this world, because we are imperfect. Therefore, we have the chance to improve and make things within ourselves and in our lives better. So you need to remove this fear of failure out of your mindset and out of your energy. Definitely, you want to use this Lionsgate portal to help you remove those fears of failure. Next, I have is gain. Cultivation, profit, conclusion. When you let go of the fear of failure and you focus on what you know and what you understand now and energies of before through experiences, you're going to realize you have gained a lot more insight and intellect on what to do. And as you apply these things to whatever disciplines, ideas, or projects that you are working on, new or old ones, you're going to realize that they have potential to grow. With this game card here, your ideas are very fruitful. Your projects, your insight, your wisdom, everything that you say and do is fruitful at this time. Take advantage of it because later on in the near future, maybe in a couple of months, maybe for some of you 2 to 3 to 5 years, these ideas will start to cultivate. You will start to cultivate these ideas and gain the finances back, the wisdom back, the time back, the energy back, whatever it is that you are afraid to lose, you are going to gain it back tenfold. And then last, I have is third wheel, enemy, distrust, flirtatiousness. So this was kind of, I guess this card is here because I was picking up on an energy of sabotage. There has been someone around you for a while that has been kind of doing something behind your back. I'm not sure if it's going to be magic or interfering with numbers or putting doubts in your head. But whoever this person is that has been in your life sees the potential of your ideas growing and becoming fruitful, and they don't want you to have that, unfortunately. For some of you, you need to use this portal energy to reveal your hidden enemies that are sabotaging you from making your dreams come true. I believe I had also picked up on this energy in another Lionsgate portal reading I've done, I believe 2 years ago. So the fact that this energy is still around, this person has cloaked themselves very well through these years to hold you back. For some of you, it could be a best friend, it could be a coworker, it could even be your spouse or your partner or a family member. Take what it resonates. But with this third wheel car, as soon as your ideas get on board and there's momentum, someone is going to come and sabotage it. So you must be mindful of where these energies are coming from and cutting it once and for all. All right, let's go into more detail with some tarot. But yeah, definitely check out that Lionsgate portal reading I did back in, where are we, in 2025? So 2023, yeah, or 2022. I don't know, I forgot how old my channel is. I believe it's about between 3 to 4 years old, but it was definitely one of my first Lionsgate reading. Oh, too messy. Come on. Okay. Okay, Spirit is saying to leave this in the reverse. Oh, wow. Okay, I will come back to the bottom of the deck. Or should I? Hold on, you guys. Spirit, you okay? I'm going to put this to the side, Spirit, because I know you want me to talk about this. So, With strategy, I have the Three of Cups along with the Magician. I feel this time you know that whatever you're going to do, it's going to work this time. Whatever you're planning on constructing, on delivering, or creating, it's going to work. It's going to work this time. You're going to make it work this time. Because, especially with the Magician, you have everything that you need: the wisdom, the resources, the insight, the connections. And especially with this Three of Cups, you have made good connections over the years that you know that whatever you want to do, you can share with certain people, and they will give you the thumbs up, or let you know if your idea needs some tweaking or some adjusting. Spirit is saying whatever this energy, or this idea or plan that you have, if you are going to share it with people, keep the explanation simple. You don't want to get too detailed because you don't want other people taking on your ideas or projects. Just give enough to see if they would give the approval or they will give you suggestions. But I do sense for some of you, you have you're at least around a certain amount of people that will give you the helpful insight that you need in order for this to come to life. Next, I am on the front. I have the Seven of Cups. So for some of you, maybe you're kind of in this energy of, I don't even know what to do, what to do, like where to go, what to start first. Like, you know, you have multiple options. You're just trying to figure out the right one that is not going to make you kind of feel like you don't want to choose something that you feel like you're going to take 2 steps forward and then 10,000 steps back. You want to be careful, and you want to, okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit saying you want to make sure you're making the right choices. How do I make the right choices? It's going to be different for everyone, but you must trust your intuition and discernment during this time on what you should be doing first. For some of you, this will be where you go and ask for some type of insight or gain some perspective of others on what you should do in order to achieve your goals and dreams first. I am going to pull an extra card for the Seven of Cups. All right. The Seven of Cups, I have the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever you're going to choose, it doesn't matter. It's going to lead you to your riches. Yeah, I'm being told, like, you're going to go from rags to riches with this plan that you have. But you need to be confident and a little bit more, I guess, in the energy of self-sufficiency, but definitely more in the self-confidence that whatever you plan to do, it will work. And especially with this Magician card here, you have all of the elements now at your disposal. And especially that you are understanding each element that you have within you and around you, you cannot fail. You can only learn, or you can only move up. But with the Nine of Pentacles, I see that you are going to be moving up. You will make the right decision on how to move forward with your ideas or your goals. And I do see you are going to be quite successful with this Nine of Pentacles, enjoying your wealth and your gains, and in peace that you know that you can trust yourself and whatever decisions you decide to make. Now, with gain, I have the Nine of Wands. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm down, but I'm not out of the game. Put me back in the ringer. Like, you're just like, I see with this Nine of Wands, you're more fired up now. You are more confident in your abilities and what to do, what to think, what to suggest, where to go to after you get maybe some type of confirmation or assistance or word of mouth on what to do. Definitely, like, you are like, you know what, like, what's the worst that can happen? I've already experienced the worst that can happen, you know, with the 9 wands at the bottom here. You know, these are all lessons and failures that you had to gone through, that now you understand, like, I went through all of that and I'm still here. So what else can take me down? I already experienced the worst. So I know what's left for me is the best to achieve. Excuse me. You're not gonna back down anymore. You're gonna take on this task, on this goal, on this plan, this creative project head on. Whatever you're doing, you know you have the full force for it to work. Now, last, with the third wheel, I have the Ace of Wands, and then I have the Ace of Swords, but in reverse. So this is an interesting energy here. So here you are all round up. You already have that divine ignition or initiation. Is it initiation? Maybe for some of you, you are being initiated into something new. And here comes someone putting in some false, I'm not even going to say false. Like someone's going to come to you with a lie to discourage you from accessing this Ace of Wands, this new energy, this new creative beginning for you. Someone senses your fire is rising up and they're going to try to cut it down. When someone comes to you with the idea of this is not going to work, I don't think you should focus your time or effort into this. Oh, you're too old to do this. You're not experienced enough. You don't have this degree. Whatever negativity this person comes to you with, that is the one that has been sabotaging you all this time, and that is for you to immediately cut them off. Don't tell them anything anymore. Just remove them out of their life. I'm going to need an extra card for the Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. You're going to have to use this Ace of Wands, this fire, to strike down this hidden enemy. Excuse me. Ah, beautiful. So with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, I have the Ten of Pentacles. This is just an elevation to your money, to your gains, to your hopes and wishes and dreams. Like the fact that you have the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles, like I said, this idea is going to work. You're going to make it work somehow, and it is going to be successful. This person knows that they cannot gain the 10 of Pentacles. For some reason, I don't know what's going on in their world, but for, whatever reasons that it is, they cannot access their 10 of Pentacles. So now they feel entitled that no one should be able to access their 10 of Pentacles, including you. So they're going to come and whisper a lot of bullshit into your ear, making you get discouraged again, and for you to stay where you are when you are meant to elevate, when you are meant to grow, when you are meant to do what you love and excel in. Spirit is saying, once this energy is revealed to you, you must cut it off immediately. Then at the bottom of the deck, I guess Spirit really wanted me to talk about this energy strongly because I have the Strength along with the Sun. So the fact that the 2 Leo cards were at the bottom of the deck means like this energy is so potent and powerful. Do not waste it. Spirit is saying that your future is bright, your path is clear, and you have the strength in mind, body, and soul to achieve anything that you put your mind to. Do not allow others' words or energies or past experiences hold you back. You have everything that you need to move forward, to conquer your goals and dreams, to bring your visions to life. Whatever it is that you wish to achieve, you can and will achieve. Now, let's wrap up this reading with some final messages from the Crow. Let's see what the Crow has to say about this Lionsgate reading. Oh, all right. Exactly 2 cards. Okay, I think it was this way. All right. First I have is the time. Don't worry about time. The time that you thought you have wasted will return back to you. Once you're in that energy of confidence and discipline into doing what you love, the time will come back to you. Spirit will find a way that you will make the time to focus on what you love and what you do. Maybe for some of you, it might come in a little bit of shock. Maybe it might be like, something out of the blue, some weird arrangement. Spirit is saying, go for it. Everything else will be taken care of. And then last I have is the fly. You are going to soar. You are going to go above and beyond. I see with this fly card here, you're going into new heights, into new levels and elevations of places and energies that you did not think was that you think you were not able to access. I also see with this fly card here, this is divine assistance helping you to elevate yourself out of whatever fears or negative energies of others that you have been surrounded by. With this fly card here, I always say ask for an enhancement of divine assistance during the Lionsgate portal to help you see better and where you want to go in your life with your goals and dreams. Excuse me. The assistance and the help is there. All you have to do is ask, and you shall receive. And with that said, thank you for listening to this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers to my channel for coming back to hear my insights and messages. I hope my readings are giving you the answers or the clarity that you need in your spiritual journey. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So, my collective, this is a very beautiful reading that I'm seeing for the Lionsgate portal. I see you're going to be coming back, in full force, in your element, in your game. You're not allowing any fear or other people's judgments or words affect you anymore. This 9 and 10 of Pentacles is already there for you for the taking. All you have to do is just meet it halfway. The divine assistance is there if you seek it. And please be mindful of energies and people that are trying to come in to sabotage you. It's time to put an end to this sabotage energy. It is time for you to step back into your element and do what you desire. And do what you desire. Hold on, I'm getting like another message here. You have everything that you need and the forces behind you to push you forward or move you forward into the lifestyle and the life that you are deserving to live. I am being told don't rush though. I know for some of you, maybe some of these things are a little bit more, it needs to be put a little bit more thought into. So with this strategy, of course, and the 7 of Cups, take your time and like replanning or reprogramming what you want to do. But there is guidance to help you to do so. I can't wait for you to celebrate in the future on whatever goals and dreams you set out to do. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.